7 years after I started, I finally got it in hardcover. So this is going to be two parts for this video. One is showing off this guy right here, and the second part is going to be discussing effectively writing your own version of the Simon Necronomicon, which it does state in the book. Copy the book down word for word, right? So, yeah, let me just adjust here and whatnot, and hey, it's early, so coffee. Anyway, so when I started working with the Necro back in like 2012-ish, right? This was my first copy, okay? So, as you can see, I got pages falling out, and there's markings on like every page, you know, in all sorts of colors. Don't know why I was doing different colors and whatnot. And then there's a funny part. So later on, I think like 2014, maybe something like that, I bought the hardcover. Where is it? I don't know. Anywho, so if you've known me for a while, or you've been on my channel for a while, you guys, way back when, saw some video updates on my manuscript, Lamadu Dingir, which translates to Teachings of the Gods, or Learning from the Gods, right? And what I wanted to do with it was eventually publish that. But Avon, the ones that hold the publishing for the Simon Necronomicon, they're like, no, can't do that. And, you know, me and my buddies, Black Tower, Armand we basically surmised that there's so much mojo around protecting the book, particularly with the spirit of the book, which we determined was Zedak. And if you don't know who that is, then you haven't read through the whole text yet. But that's beside the point. It has protected the book from being kind of way too explained, or it protects the integrity of the book by making people work their way through it and discover mysteries on its own, which is why I was not able to publish this. But I was able to make it for myself through the Barnes & Noble Press, which is awesome. And Amazon can't do that because they don't do books just for personal use, but Barnes & Noble does. So I finally was able to figure out, you know, cover image and spine and all that. It's got a nice feel to it. I already found one spelling error in it, so I'm going to have to redo the thing. It wasn't really a spelling error, it was more of a pagination error, if you guys know what that is. But, so, back on topic here. When you are working with the Necro, you are supposed to rewrite the entire thing yourself. So, along with that, what I would do when you are working with the book is read through it as many times as you possibly can. So when I was working with my original text, right, I had this on me 24/7, all the time, everywhere. In like whenever I went to work, it was still in my backpack. I even slipped it in like the desks I was working at and whatnot, and read through. Sometimes open to a random page and see what's there. Sometimes just read it front to back. Over and over and over and over again as I was trying to figure things out in the book, and, you know, taking annotations and notes and things. And so after I was doing that for a long time, then I created the Word document that would eventually become Lamadu Dingir, right? And every note that I had from here, and then eventually my hardcover, I put into this. And then all the research I did online, working with Papers in the Attic and the people over there, and then working with the Black Tower and any of my other buddies, I put all that info in here. Why are people bothering me this morning? And so, effectively, what I want to do is, or what I wanted to do was finally have this as its own physical copy. And I was able to get that. So if you are working with the Simon Necronomicon, work your way through the book and start writing your own. I have some friends that have made some really, really insanely ornate books of their own, either handwritten or drawn, and the art in them is amazing. I'm gonna see if maybe I can find a couple of pictures or whatever, and or any of my buddies, if you guys are part of the Magickology group, the Magickology YT on Facebook group, then I think we could share some of those pictures on there. So if you're watching this video for the first time, you can subscribe to me, hit the bell, find Magickology YT, my Facebook page, and then the Magickology Facebook group, and then you could even see some discussions and pictures about our own rewritings of the Simon Necronomicon, which, I mean, the art that I've seen is amazing with what some people have done. But when you're working through the book, do not be afraid to annotate the shit out of it, for lack of a better term, because that's the way that you're going to digest it. Also, when you rewrite it, you can do it by hand or by typing. I did it by typing, right? Because I get hand cramps and shit. But work your way through it, and just reading something, that's only intake, right? When you read and you write, it's a feedback loop. It's going in, it's coming out, it's going back in, and then it's coming out again. So you're more reinforcing it. It's going to cause deeper thought about it. It's going to stretch your mind about it. You're going to find more connections and stuff. So this is kind of a big celebration for me. I mean, it's like stuff has come full circle, kind of, with actually being able to get this in hand rather than just having it as a Word document. And I think this, like I said, it's full circle, and it's more of a solidified way of seeing all the work that I've put into studying and understanding the Simon Necronomicon. So on that note, when you're working with the book, write your own. Good hunting. Thanks for watching my video. So if you want to check out my playlists, I have, among others, the Simon Necronomicon, the Tree of Life, General Magic, Tulpamancy, a playlist on my books, the elements, stones, the theories that govern magic, and the gods and goddesses of Mesopotamia. If you want to check out my books on Amazon, I have Creating Consciousness, Magical Mechanics, Magical Theater, Handy Sigil Magic, Magical Movement, which is an update and expansion upon Handy Sigil Magic, Magical Mastery, which is a combination masterwork of Magical Theater and Magical Mechanics, and The Guide to the Spheres and Beyond. You can also find me on Facebook at Magickology YT. You can email me at priestofthenecro@gmail.com, and you can even check out my Instagram, which is Magickology. And good hunting.